Ronaldo scores again and Portugal wins again. This squad is flexing its muscles across Europe, and even though the 2026 World Cup qualifying campaign has just begun, they're already looking like a top contender to lift the trophy next summer in the United States. At the Republican Stadium in Yerevan, Portugal kicked off their campaign with a symphony of attacking football against Armenia. They absolutely crushed their opponents 5-0 with fluid passing, controlling 71% of the possession and firing off 24 shots, leaving Armenia with no choice but to bunker down and wait for the final whistle. It all came together as a perfect picture, a true display of Portugal's strength. Just 3 days later in Budapest, the story took on a more dramatic tone. Hungary, under the guidance of Marco Rossi, was no pushover. They played a patient, lurking game, waiting for a mistake and punishing Portugal with the opening goal. The stadium roared, and Roberto Martinez surely felt the heat from the passionate home fans. But Portugal didn't flinch. They pressed hard, with João Neves nearly scoring with a stunning volley, and Bernardo Silva expertly combining with teammates to level the score at 1-1. In the second half, Ronaldo once again shone from the penalty spot after his shot was controversially handled by a Hungarian defender. His low strike found the back of the net, even with goalkeeper Balázs Toth guessing the right way. It was a historic moment as he tied Carlos Ruiz's record of 39 goals in World Cup qualifiers, a record that had stood for nearly 9 years. Hungary clawed their way back in the 84th minute, again through Barnabas Varga with a towering header. But just 2 minutes later, Bernardo Silva teed up João Cancelo, who curled a magnificent right-footed shot from outside the box to seal the 3-2 victory. That win wasn't just about 3 points. It was a statement of resilience. They now sit atop Group F with 6 points from 2 matches and a +6 goal difference. Ronaldo is leading this journey with his own 2 feet. These wins aren't just about the scoreline. They're a testament to the cohesion that Roberto Martinez has built since taking over after the 2022 World Cup. Rewind a bit to Euro 2024, where Portugal's bitter quarter-final loss to France on penalties could have been a breaking point. Instead of collapsing, they used it as a springboard. Martinez, with his experience from the Belgian national team, has transformed the squad into a multi-generational ecosystem where experience and youthful energy blend seamlessly. At 40, Ronaldo is no longer the sole focus. He's the lighthouse, guiding the way with his relentless spirit and desire. After the Armenia game, he shared that the first step has been taken, a simple yet powerful statement, a reminder that the road to North America, 2026, is long, but they are ready. Alongside him is Bruno Fernandes, who is steadily becoming the team's brain with his intelligent movement and sharp passes. Bruno not only creates chances but also connects the team, giving young players like Vitinha and João Neves the confidence to thrive on the pitch. Vitinha, the young star from PSG, is becoming a rock in the midfield. In the past 2 games, he controlled the tempo and distributed the ball with a silky touch. He might not be the flashiest player, but his stability is the foundation for the fireworks up front. On the left flank, Nuno Mendes' speed and overlapping runs create space for Ronaldo or João Felix to exploit. Meanwhile, Pedro Neto brings dynamism on the right with his precise crosses, which were instrumental in the opening goal against Armenia. These players aren't there by chance. Roberto Martinez has created a healthy internal competition where every player gets a chance to prove themselves. No longer are they dependent on a few individuals. Portugal now has significant squad depth. Gonçalo Ramos, though he didn't feature in these 2 matches, remains a super sub from PSG, ready to make an impact at any moment. Francisco Conceição, Trincão, João Neves, or Pedro Gonçalves. This young generation is learning from their elders, and they bring a fresh energy that keeps the team exciting. Portugal's true strength lies in their tactical flexibility. Roberto Martinez isn't tied down to a fixed formation. Against Armenia, they employed a high press, dominating from the start to control possession and unleash a goal-scoring frenzy. Against Hungary, they were more patient, waiting for the right moment and reacting swiftly after falling behind. The backline, anchored by Ruben Dias, remains solid, despite a momentary lapse that led to Hungary's equalizer. But overall, they support each other well, with the fullbacks contributing and the midfield effectively preventing counterattacks. In goal, Diogo Costa commands his box with the calm composure of a veteran. Their attack is incredibly diverse, from short, intricate combinations in the middle to long balls that leverage the speed of Neto or Mendes. They scored 8 goals in just 2 games, a testament to their ferocious attacking power. More importantly, it's a team effort, with everyone playing for the collective, not for individual glory. Let's rewind a bit to fully understand the journey that led to this strength. The 2024-25 Nations League was the peak of this resurgence. They came from behind to defeat Germany in the semi-finals thanks to a decisive goal from Ronaldo, a moment that sent the entire country into raptures. Then came the Derby Iberico in the final against Spain, a dramatic 2-2 draw after 120 minutes, followed by a 5-3 victory on penalties. This was their second time winning the trophy. It wasn't just a title, it was a statement. Portugal knows how to win in the most high-pressure moments. They had failed in Germany before, but came back and conquered the very same place with a direct, more confident style of football than ever. Euro 2024 might have been painful, but the Euro qualifiers before that showed their potential. 6 wins in 10 matches, 25 goals scored, and only 1 loss. Their defense improved, and their attack was sharper, and even when Ronaldo was on the bench, they maintained control of the game. These numbers are no accident. They are the result of a coach like Martinez, who transforms failure into a lesson. Now, let's talk about Ronaldo in a deeper sense. At an age when many of his peers are hanging up their boots, Ronaldo is still running, scoring, and inspiring. The goal against Hungary wasn't just a record, it was a testament to his will to conquer his own limits. He has now surpassed Lionel Messi's World Cup qualifier goal count, and his career total of 943 goals is a phenomenal number, especially considering he still craves to be the best. But Ronaldo's value now extends beyond just goals. He is a role model of perseverance, helping young players like João Felix and João Neves believe that a big dream is possible. Felix, after struggling for years, is experiencing a career revival under Ronaldo's guidance. His 2 goals against Armenia are proof. He's playing with more freedom, his goal-scoring instinct returning thanks to the space created by Ronaldo and Bruno. Cancelo, with the decisive goal against Hungary, also showed he's not just a technical player, but a unifying force, celebrating with a tribute to Diogo Jota. This multi-generational team is the key. Martinez once said he has 4 or 5 generations in his hands, and it's not just a cliché. The experienced layer, Ronaldo, Bruno, Dias, Cancelo, brings calmness under pressure. They've been through enough major tournaments to know how to handle decisive moments. Then comes the maturing layer, with the consistent Vitinha and the dynamic Neto. They are the bridge, ensuring the rhythm isn't broken. And the young layer, the creative Neves, the energetic Mendes, brings potential and freshness, ensuring the team never gets stale. Martinez avoids using the term golden generation because he understands the pressure it brings. Instead, he's built a chain of influence where everyone pushes each other forward. No one plays for personal fame. Everyone is focused on the shared goal. That's the sign of a mature team ready for bigger challenges. So, can this strength help Ronaldo win the 2026 World Cup? That's the question on everyone's mind. By then, Ronaldo will be 41, and the demanding schedule could test his physical limits. But seeing how he maintains his form, there is still hope. The team around him is strong and deep enough to rotate, reducing his burden. Martinez manages the squad well, creating an environment where Ronaldo can shine without being isolated. The recent matches show they can win even when they fall behind or are under pressure. The road to the 2026 World Cup is long, but with this start, Portugal has shown they are a genuine contender. Their strength isn't just in their reputation, it's proven by their convincing performances on the pitch. And fans have every right to hope that Ronaldo, the legendary boy from Madeira, will lead his team to glory and write a fairy tale ending to his incredible career.